Look at that awesome camper van. An old, is that the VW? Yeah, I think it's an old classic VW. Wicked roof rack on tap. Roof rack on tap? Roof rack on top. A little bicycle on the back. Anyway, welcome guys. Today, got a little bit of a different one. I don't know if you've seen, I did a review on the MT-07 2020 MT-07 the other day. I've actually had it for a few days. My bike is in the garage getting some work done. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a pricey one. I thought I'd just do a video on it to take you along, show you what I've had done to Speedy, and just give you a sort of everyday insight into motorcycle life. Motorcycle, what it's like to own a motorbike, some of the maintenance costs. Yeah, I got some new tyres, new brakes, I've got the MOT done, and also, let's hop on board this beauty. What do you think of the looks of this thing actually? I'm actually warming to it. I wouldn't have it in the all black. I think I'd like a different colour, but oh, it's a hell of a bike, this thing. It's so much fun for the price that it is. It's around sort of £7,000, and yeah, I mean, it's an absolute blast to ride. It's almost a perfect little sports bike for the road. Really enjoyed the MT-07, but I'm very much looking forward to getting my Speedy back to go cruising again. So yeah, stay tuned guys. I'll give you we're going to go pick Speedy up, wear in the new tyres and the brakes, go over some of the things that she's needed to have done after just over 15,000 miles now on the Triumph Speedmaster. And also, little surprise one, there's a massive like motorcycle mega store, it's called, in Swindon, near where I get my bike done. I just went in to have a look around the other day and saw a nice helmet and thought, oh, probably about time. By the way, look how busy it is here. This services is usually dead. It's the school summer holidays. It's crazy. Everyone's out on holiday, shorts, sunglasses. It's quite funny. It's good vibes though. Yeah, anyway, back to the helmet. So I thought, well, shit, it's probably about time I got a new helmet. I've had my current helmet for nearly 7 years now. That is bad on my part. You should change your helmet at least every 5 years maximum. So I've been told a few times. So yeah, I'm riding really carefully and going to drop some wedge and pick up a new helmet. Hopefully it's a good one. Stay tuned and you shall see which helmet I've gone for and what's happened to Speedy. Got about 20 minutes until I get there. I will miss this bike though. It's been great fun. If you're in the market for a good naked sports bike for good value for money, I think this is probably one of the best value for money motorcycles in the world. It's been so good, this bike. I'm amazed. Home sweet home. Let's pick up Speedy first. From here, we'll go over what she's had done, how much it all costs, and we'll go and look at my my new choice of helmet. It's a bit of a different one. Look at that, the classic Yamaha Tricity. What a machine. Good fun to ride if you haven't ride one. Very different. Okay guys, slight change of plan. Unfortunately, my bike isn't ready yet. Something's popped up. Getting some stuff to it. So anyway, I've come just down the road to the Mega Motorcycle store, it's called, in Swindon, just up the road from Blade Motorcycles. It's actually pretty cool. It's just a massive warehouse pretty much, but it's all like reduced motorcycle gloves, gear, clothes, helmets, etc. I've gone in, I've chosen my helmet, so let's go pick it up and we should do the big reveal on the helmet, see what I've gone for, take for a little spin, yeah, have a chat about the helmet, and then we'll catch up. Same video, but a few days later for me when I pick the bike up. Okay guys, so here's my old helmet, trusty old helmet. They're actually, that's cool here, they're going to post it back to my address for free, and I'm going to wear my new helmet home, which we'll see in a minute. But yeah, I've had this for nearly 7 years now, which I've been told definitely needs replacing. So if you have your helmet pretty much roughly over 5 years, it may look okay, but inside you've got your all of the padding, and I'm not that technical on it, but all of the clever stuff that keeps you safe, that actually starts to degrade after 5 years. So every 5 years it's recommended you change your helmet. So I'm getting rid of It's a Shark Squall, and I originally bought it because it's got these flashing lights on the back, which I think I used once and then got embarrassed and never used them again. But she's done me well. She's been a sturdy helmet. She's been all around Europe with me. I learnt to ride motorbiking with her. Oh, I'm getting quite emotional now, actually. So yeah, gonna change her out, and let's get the new one in and see what I got. Ta-da! New helmet. Here she is. Thought I'd don it. I've got my GoPro mount on the side here. First thing that goes on, because I'm always wearing a GoPro with what I do. But yeah, it is the HJC. Not quite sure how to pronounce it. Ruffer maybe? I'll show you the label. Pièce de résistance. Flip up helmet, so full face, but with the ability to obviously flip up the chin and get the breeze in your face, cool you down if it's warm, etc. First one done, helmet done. That is the make. You can see that it's RPHA90 HJC helmet, yeah. So reasons for going for this helmet as another one. I've actually thoroughly enjoyed my Shark helmet, the Squall, full face, been very comfortable, but needed to change it out. I'm a big fan of all white helmets, purely because when I was first learning to ride, the instructor was like, oh yeah, all white helmets are actually meant to be the most visible helmets. You would have thought maybe a bright yellow or something, but apparently something to do with the human eye, an all white helmet is actually picked up more visibly than like bright patterns or bright colours. So yeah, that's partly why the police wear them, and you know, emergency services generally have white helmets if they're wearing them, apparently. And it's nice and simple. It's a nice plain simple colour. If I ever want to paint it, it's a nice backdrop to be painted on. So all white helmet. I was initially thinking of going for like an adventure helmet, like the RA what was it, the X-Tour 4, I think, something like that, but it just would not suit my bike, the Speedmaster, my style of riding. I'll have to save that helmet for when I get a big adventure bike, for sure. I love that, but I just couldn't do it because I think it would have looked a bit silly whilst riding my classic British cruiser in a big adventure helmet with a peak and everything on. Would have been ridiculous. But I love open face helmets, but because I'm YouTubing the whole time and GoProing on the helmet, excuse me, and the microphone and everything, I can't do that with an open face helmet, so I needed a full face. I've always liked the look of these. Also, when touring, you've got the ability to flip the chin mount up, the face cover, which also is a bit like an open face helmet if it's hot, or you just want the feel the elements and more sort of an experience of a ride, if you see what I'm saying, like an open face helmet, more in the elements. So yeah, that's what I went for. Megastore, this retails at £400. I got it for $199. They just need to get rid of them. These helmets, there's absolutely nothing wrong with it. It's brand new. They just need to get rid of them. So yeah, half price, absolute bargain. So let's jump on the bike, go for a little ride and see how the helmet goes. Alright guys, new helmet, wearing it in nicely. Fast forward 2 days and we're back in Swindon to come and pick up Speedy, eventually. Oh, it's been a bit of a long one. How's the helmet been? Well, I've only had it for 2 days, but there are a couple of issues. I think we'll do another whole separate video reviewing this helmet because it's a big one. As you can see, I've got my GoPro mounted in a weird place right here, protruding right off the edge of the helmet. I hope it's giving you a good view of the road. That was one issue I had to work out, but not the end of the world. But anyway, yeah, 200 quid. Overall, I'm pleased with it, but that's going to be a different video. Here we are, coming to Blade to pick up Speedy. She's ready. I got the call yesterday. 100% ready. She's probably parked out the front. Yeah, there she is. Oh, Speedy! And yeah, we'll go over what I've had done. Well, the clue's in the title. I've had the tyres and brakes, but a couple of extra things, and we'll go over the exact pricing. Oh, there she is. I have missed that. Look how stunning the Speedmaster is. Ah, oh, you beauty. Right, catch you in a bit. Go over how she is. Oh yes, oh yes, I have my baby back. Sweet, it feels so nice, honestly, to get back on Speedy. I've just done test riding a Triumph Street Triple RS, which was lovely, but oh, I've missed Speedy so much. She's a beauty. Oh, bit of a late bite on the clutch. Okay, so there's a bit of a clunking coming from somewhere. That's strange. Maybe it'll iron out. Keep an eye on that. Right, I'm just going to get to know my girl again. We're going to get to know each other, so I'm going to turn the camera off for that bit. We'll catch you in a bit and we'll go over the prices and what I've had done. I hope you can see from the camera, by the way, I've got a weird setup today. Good to have you back. She's running sweet. You cannot beat a cruiser classic style bike. Just the torque on a warm day. There's a heat wave in the UK. So I'm getting carried away. I'm going to give you the prices of what I've had done to the old girl. Okay guys, my sincere apologies about the delay for giving you the prices for what I've had done. Basically it's been pretty straightforward. The reason for the delay, oh my hips, for picking the bike up is they had a problem with getting the rear tyre on. I don't know if you can see the grease or powder they've had to put on to try and get it on a few times. They pinched the inner tyre a couple of times, the inner tube, so they had to replace that, so I didn't have to pay extra for it, but so it took a little bit longer. So I've got two front and rear brand new tyres, both Avon Rider tyres. They're what originally came with my Triumph Speedmaster 2019 model. Go into the prices. The front tyre, £127 61 pence. Rear tyre, £145 and 64 pence. I have also had the rear brakes replaced. The rear brake pads, that being, is £32 11 pence, and the labour costs for all of that Blade charged me was £150. Now the rear brakes, the pads, you could easily do yourself. I could have done myself, but since they had it up there, I just asked them to do it. The main thing is the tyres. There's no way I could do that myself, so you just have to take it to a garage. I mean, simple as that, so I had to pay the £150. On top of that, there's an environmental and consumable charge, which is £7.50. All in all, including VAT, that is £555 and 43 pence for the tyres and brakes. I also had a MOT'd at the same time, so that's £26 on top. MOT pass for the year, good news, thumbs up. So adding on to all of those prices, the helmet, £200, which I got half price. Let's add up that total, let me get my calculator out. So, my genius math skills, 555.43 plus 26 plus 200 equals, probably can't see that, £781 and 43 pence. I mean, it's a fair wedge of money at the moment for me. That does get noticed, but I thought I'd just give that to you as a little insight into the prices and some of the running sort of maintenance costs of owning a motorbike. This is for my Speedmaster, but costs are pretty similar for tyres and brake pads, or for most motorbikes, unless you've got an extremely nice tyres. So it's not cheap. That's tyres you're recommended to generally change every roughly 6,000 to 7,000 miles. Mine were just a little bit under. Yeah, so that is an ongoing cost every 6,000 to 7,000 miles. The MOT, £26, not a problem. My bike was in good condition, so very cheap. The helmet, that's £200. But bearing in mind this helmet's going to last me for, it'll be at least 5 years. I'll have that for 5 years for sure. So yeah, all in all, it's not too bad. It's just to let you know, give you those prices there. They are realistic. Prices do pop up every now and then with motorbikes. They can sometimes be not as cheap as you like. Bearing in mind I have a service coming in 5,000 miles as well, which is going to be quite a pricey one as well. And I've got insurance to do as well, so there's more. That's yeah, they're quite pricey. Anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I shall see you in the next video. I'm going to give, there it is, my helmet a bit of a test, bit of a ride in, and I think we'll do a review on it, because there are a few points that I'm not too keen on. Have a lovely day, enjoy this ridiculously hot heat wave in the UK, hope you're staying cool. Till next time, see you in the next vid. Keep it easy, stay happy. Ciao Bella.